And we are live. Welcome back to Takes by Fans. We got a great show for you today. As always, we are live every single day at noon Eastern. If you want to watch live, head over to takesbyfans.com/watch. If you want to watch but not live, head over to our YouTube channel, Takes by Fans. We post all of our shows and clips of the show there on a daily basis. And if you just want to listen, we are on podcasting apps, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Radio. So however you want to watch or listen, we've got you covered multiple ways. Alright, today's a big old Wednesday, folks, and y'all know what that means. It's our Wednesday film study show where we go a little bit more in depth into the games of last week and kind of looking at some interesting narratives that the media's kind of saying, what we've been saying, seeing if we should keep on saying the things that we have been saying, if we have to change the things that we have been saying, and just kind of give us this final last impression of what we need to see before we start to talk about week 10 in the NFL, which begins tomorrow on the show. So we'll be taking a look at the matchups of Falcons, Saints, Browns, Bengals, Texans, Dolphins, Chargers, Eagles, Packers, Chiefs, Titans, Rams, and Patriots, Panthers. Taking a look at a couple of things from those matchups and talking it through and seeing if we can keep buying the teams and players heading into week 10. We'll also do our NBA Daily 10 today as well. 10 minutes of NBA basketball talk of what happened yesterday. Yesterday, we did not do the show, unfortunately, so we missed out on power rankings, tight end Tuesday, and breaking down the Monday Night Football game. For the Monday Night Football game, we could talk about it a little bit maybe on tomorrow's show when we have a little bit extra time. Tight ends really weren't performing, and it really kind of disappointed me, but we'll squeeze the one or two tight ends that we have to celebrate in tomorrow's show. And then power rankings, we are going to unveil on today in another show, folks. We are the guest this week on a podcast, Wednesdays with Wheels. Check them out. Absolutely great work over there. You can visit their Facebook page, Wednesdays with Wheels, and then they post their podcast weekly Wednesdays on iHeartRadio. So check out Wednesdays with Wheels. We're the guests tonight live. So head over to the Wednesdays with Wheels Facebook page. They're going to be showing the podcast live, video form, all of that. Fantastic. So we are the guest, and we are potentially unveiling the power rankings on that show live. If we don't get to that, because we got a lot of other things to talk about, then we will unveil our power rankings on tomorrow's show as well. So we'll clean up anything that we need to on tomorrow's show when we have a little bit of time. But let's get right into the show and start with the NBA Daily 10, folks. Next 10 minutes, uninterrupted basketball talk. Let me set the clock, folks, so we stay on track of our 10 minutes because our Wednesday film study shows usually go a little bit long. So here we go. Next 10 minutes of uninterrupted basketball talk. Here we go. 10 minutes start now. Alrighty, only 3 games on in the NBA last night, but some solid work. First game up is the Bucks at the 76ers, and man, oh man, yes, the Bucks win 118-109 over the 76ers, but the 76ers were so short-handed. No Joel Embiid, no Seth Curry, still no Tobias Harris, and Danny Green falls down to the bench, which we kind of like. So this was the starting lineup of the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey still at the 1, which we absolutely loved, and we can't wait to shout him out in a second. Shake Milton at the 2, Furkan Korkmaz at the 3, Paul Reed at the 4, and Andre Drummond at the 5, and they were competitive the entire game against this Bucks team and took the lead in the fourth quarter. Just unfortunately, the Bucks were able to kind of solidify down the stretch and really kind of take the lead and stretch it to, is this double digits officially? We get officially 9-point win here for the Bucks. So they really just pulled ahead late in the fourth quarter, but I can't shout out the 76ers team enough, folks, of how well they all played, not having really their main cast of characters. Tyrese Maxey, 31 points, led the team in scoring. I mean, he doesn't need to score when Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris are on the floor and Seth Curry because, they're all great shooters. So Tyrese Maxey was just a facilitator, but when he needed to step it up, he put up 31 points on really kind of a efficient shooting, folks. 4 of 9 from 3, 50% from the field on 24 shots. We will absolutely take that. And he had 4 assists and 5 rebounds and a steal and a block to go along with that. Fantastic work. Shake Milton, also a real solid performance. 20 points, 6 assists. Andre Drummond, 17 points, 20 rebounds down low, 7 of those offensive. Fantastic. Paul Reed struggled at the 4, 6 points, 6 rebounds. Furkan Korkmaz struggled at the 3 really mightily, and we're a little disappointed in Furkan Korkmaz. We really don't get big flounder jobs like this by this man. He had 5 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. The 5 rebounds and 5 assists we'll definitely take, but 5 points on not efficient at all, folks. 11% from the field on 18 shots, shot 1 of 12 from the 3. Truly hurt the team overall. And then Georges Niang coming off the bench. Once again, next man up. We are missing 3 key starters here for the 76ers. Georges Niang coming off the bench, 21 points in 24 minutes. Absolutely fantastic. And then Danny Green off the bench, 9 points on 3 of 9 from the 3. It was also a +7 on the floor, which once again, that's what Danny Green is. He is a defender. We would like to see him be a little bit more of a consistent, more impactful shooter, especially when 3 starters are not starting, but he played good defense. He was really the only player on the 76ers team in plus territory while he was on the floor. But overall, you got to give so much credit to the 76ers team for hanging in there against this Bucks team. Absolutely fantastic. Now let's talk about the Bucks since they actually got the win last night. Drew Holiday back in the starting lineup. Fantastic. Still no Brook Lopez, so Bobby Portis was filling in at the 5, and he had a really solid game. Bobby Portis at the 5, 19 points, 10 rebounds, fantastic. Drew Holiday at the 1, 8 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds, and he wasn't efficient, 28% on 14 shots. Giannis doing his Giannis thing, 31 points, 16 rebounds, fantastic. And then Grayson Allen, oh yes, moving to the 3. They moved George Hill from the 1 to the 2 and moved Grayson Allen from the 2 to the 3, and Grayson Allen had a fantastic night as well. Came up big in the fourth quarter, was a huge reason why the Bucks, when they were down in the fourth quarter, to take the lead in the fourth quarter and to extend the lead in the fourth quarter. Grayson Allen was a huge part of that, folks. 25 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, looked absolutely great last night. A +18 on the floor, the highest plus minus of the squad. Fantastic. Woof, Grayson Allen, folks. I know he's, he was a little reckless in his early days in the NBA, being very making plays that you shouldn't be making, going way too hard defensively and, kind of looking to injure some players. So it really seems like he has kind of grown out of that and has matured as he's grown in the NBA, and he's making a real great effort here with this Bucks team, and I really think is going to be kind of a piece. If this Bucks team wants to repeat as champions, it's going to be Grayson Allen that really kind of helps push this team over the edge to win a second championship. So absolutely fantastic by Grayson Allen. We had Pat Connaughton off the bench, 8 points, and Semi Oulage off the bench with 11 points and 8 rebounds as well. So overall, a real great game. This was on TV. It was absolutely great to watch. Competitive, fantastic. And the Bucks pull away in the fourth quarter. They win 118-109. All right, then the next game up here, we get the Hawks and the Jazz. And the Hawks, man, they're 4-8 to start the season. Ooh, not what they were last year. So we're getting the Blazers and the Hawks just kind of truly nosediving this season. And I don't know if they're going to be able to kind of spin out of that nosedive as the season progresses. Yes, it's still a long season, so we're obviously not writing these teams off, but they got to kind of turn it around as quick as possible out here. But Hawks lose 98-110, folks. A 12-point loss, truly unfortunate. Let's start here with the Jazz since they got the win. Mike Conley, 12 points, 6 assists. Donovan Mitchell, 27 points, 3 steals, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, 5 of 11 from 3. Fantastic. Rudy Gobert down low, 9 points, 14 rebounds. Royce O'Neal, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And Bogdanovich, 18 points. Pretty efficient. 2 of 5 from the 3, pretty solid. 38% on 13 shots. Definitely could have used a little bit of work, but he's starting to kind of reclaim what the Bogdanovich brothers were doing last season. And then off the bench, we got, great contribution once again from Jordan Clarkson, 16 points. Can always rely on him for a lot of points because he takes a lot of shots off the bench. And then Hassan Whiteside still getting it done as well. 8 points, 8 rebounds off the bench. Exactly what we love to see out here. So it's all still, this Jazz team is still picking up exactly where they left off last season. Love the addition of Hassan Whiteside coming off the bench here, and they are rolling. How many wins do they got so far this season? They're 8-3. Absolutely fantastic. This Jazz team is picking up where they left off, not like this Hawks team. They are not picking up where they left off last season. Trae Young, 27 points. He had 6 assists. A solid night by him. Kevin Huerter, 28 points. Led the team in scoring, but it's still a -20 on the floor. Clint Capella at the 5, 13 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Really solid night by him. But then we get John Collins, 7 points on 27% shooting on 11 shots. We can't have that. And then Solomon Hill at the 3, 0 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. Didn't really take that many shots. And, solid defense performance at a +0 on the floor, but he only played 22 minutes. And then off the bench, the only thing that we really got good was Cam Reddish. He played 30 minutes off the bench for 16 points and 3 rebounds. Nobody else really scored off the bench or really played any meaningful minutes here. So I don't know what's going to take for this Hawks team to really turn it around. They need Lou Williams. I mean, we need him to kind of step it up. We need... I don't even know. I don't even know what this team would need to kind of get back in it. Obviously, missing Bogdanovich last night truly hurt some, but even, when he was playing, they still only have 4 wins this season, folks. So, I don't know, man. Truly, Hawks, so high last season, winning in the playoffs, all that, looking really good, being competitive all throughout the playoffs, and now they're 4-8, and not beating any good teams here this season. So, we'll see if this Hawks team can turn it around. And then the last game of the night, the Blazers at the Clippers. And man, oh man, this Clippers team, what an absolutely great win for them. 117-109 over the Blazers. And the Blazers, folks, like the Hawks, just truly nosediving right here. Maybe overstaying their welcome. The Blazers have kind of, been, right at the cusp of starting to truly emerge as one of the A1 Tier 1 teams in the NBA over the last, 3, 4, 5 seasons. But it really seems like they've hit their peak, and it's not going to get to the finals. They're not going to win a championship, and we're thinking that Damian Lillard kind of overstayed his welcome a little bit here in Portland. So let's start here with the Blazers. Damian Lillard, 27 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. 4 of 13 from 3, 47% shooting on 23 shots. Not terrible overall. CJ McCollum, 13 points, 0 of 2 from the 3. Nurkic down low, 15 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists. What a great night by him. Robert Covington at the 4, 6 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. And then Norman Powell, 23 points, hit some big shots to kind of keep this game competitive as the game progressed in the third and fourth quarters, but still comes up a little bit short. Their bench, nothing great. Anthony Simons, 5 points, but on 28% shooting. Cody Zeller, 8 points, 8 rebounds, solid work, but just not enough to get it done over this Clippers team. And this Clippers team stepped up big time last night. Obviously, Paul George, he's playing so freaking great this season, folks. 24 points, 7 assists, 9 rebounds. Absolutely fantastic. Nicholas Batum with some big shots in the fourth quarter. 22 points, 6 rebounds, but he shot 6 of 8 from 3. Fantastic. Zubac down low, 11.7 rebounds. We get Eric Bledsoe, 11 points. Fantastic. 6 assists, 5 rebounds. I mean, given what he's kind of gone through the last couple of seasons, this is a solid performance by him. And then Reggie Jackson truly stepping it up as the season progresses early on so far. 23 points and 6 assists for a +13. And then we had Isaiah Hartenstein off the bench with 14 points. That is our 10 minutes. I think we're good to leave it there. So that was the NBA from last night, folks. Clippers get the win. Very well done. Paul George is truly carrying this team. And then let's just quickly touch on some betting tonight. Can we get back on track? Are we feeling comfortable betting in the NBA again? I think we've made like 4 official picks so far this season, and they've all not hit. So let's see. Do we have our finger on the pulse in the NBA? Now. What do we got? Any great value? We got Nets at the Magic at 9.5 at the spread line. Gonna stay away from that. Wizards, Cavs. Cavs +3, Wizards -3. Cavs +3 is looking appetizing, but remember, one of their guards, who was a Darius Garland, is out. Darius Garland or Colin Sexton. One of those two guards are out for basically the rest of the season. Torn meniscus, I believe. Not great. Raptors at Celtics. Raptors +2. Oh, with Jaylen Brown out? Yeah, all right. We're taking the Raptors +2 tonight. Let's see. Do we get any other great value? Once again, Nick Nurse is truly coaching up this Raptors team. This Celtics team, they only rely on Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is out again tonight, folks. Going to be out for a couple of weeks, I would imagine. So it's all going to be on Jason Tatum's shoulders, and they just got no help supporting cast there. So we'll take the Raptors +2 points. Yes, sir. That's the value, we believe. What else do we get? Bucks at the Knicks. Bucks +4, Knicks -4. Bucks on a back-to-back. We'll stay away from that. Pistons, Rockets, two bad teams. We will stay away from that. Mavericks at the Bulls. Bulls -3.5 against this Mavericks team. I like it. This Bulls team against good teams, they're competitive. They're kind of, losing some, winning some, but I don't really think this Mavs team is one of the best teams one of the better teams in the league. And we get the Bulls at home -3.5. We're going to take that. We love this Bulls team against mediocre tier 2 teams, and that's where we put the Mavericks at. So we will swallow the 3.5 there. I think that's solid value for the Bulls being at home. Hornets, Grizzlies. Hornets +4.5. Grizzlies -4.5. Thunder, Pelicans. Thunder +4. Pelicans -4. Spurs, Kings. Kings +1. Spurs -1. We get the Blazers at the Suns. Blazers +5. Suns -5. I'm not betting anything on this Blazers team. Pacers, Nuggets. Pacers -3. Nuggets +3. Once again, can't believe in the Pacers. And why are the Nuggets getting +3 points? Because Michael Porter Jr.'s out? That's probably why. We'll stay away from that with this whole Michael Porter Jr. situation. Truly unfortunate. Back is catching up to him again this season, like we really kind of predicted. And the Nuggets gave him $200 million. What were they thinking? We don't get it. Timberwolves, Warriors. Timberwolves +7.5. Warriors -7.5. Warriors on a tear, but we don't want to swallow 7.5 quite yet. And then the Heat and the Lakers. Heat -4.5. Lakers +4.5. Ooh, this is going to be a real good game. I believe LeBron James is still out here. Let's see. Do we take this game? Do we push our luck and turn this into a 3-teamer? Let's quickly see the ins and out here for this Heat team. Markieff Morris is out. PJ Tucker, game time decision. Bam Adebayo, game time decision. Tyler Hero, game time decision. Ooh, a lot of potentials there. Then for the Lakers, Rajon Rondo, game time decision. LeBron is out. Anthony Davis is a game time decision. Kendrick Nunn is still out as well. So all those potential outs for the Heat, we will stay away from it. Not press our luck here. Let's get back on track. Raptors +2. Bulls -3.5. Great value tonight. And let's see if we can get on the board here, folks, in the NBA. Alrighty, that is all the NBA that we needed to go over for today. So now let's head over to our Wednesday film study in the NFL, folks. Doing a little bit of a deeper dive into the games and some drives and some narratives that have been popping up this week, or, some narratives that haven't really been changing throughout the season. What we've been saying, putting that on the tape, letting it kind of all out there to see, should we be sticking with our narratives? Should we have to change some of our narratives and all of that? So let's start with our first matchup up here, and we want to go to the Falcons at the Saints. So I don't believe there's been a starting quarterback named yet this week for the Saints. Once again, we didn't really want to see Trevor Simeon this week. We didn't love his accuracy. We broke down him last week in our film study, and we were just like, yeah, the accuracy is really not there, folks. And now in this game, they rock with Trevor Simeon, and they only put up 3 points through 3 quarters, and then some craziness pops off in the fourth quarter when they're down 24-6, and they go touchdown to take a 1-point lead, ultimately just to still lose by a game-winning field goal at the end. So I want to take a quick look at some of these passes here by Trevor Simeon, mostly just in the first 3 quarters, because, this game did end up turning out to be 24-6 Falcons with, 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I mean, that's kind of game time a little bit right there. That's kind of game over at that point. Yes, the Saints came back. We'll see how they came back. On this first touchdown drive, it's all passing plays. So we'll see, we'll watch Trevor Simeon during that series as well. But why were they so lackluster offensively in the first 3 quarters, folks? Was it on Trevor Simeon's accuracy not being what it needed to be? Did he clean up the accuracy from last game to this game? Should he be starting this week? Should they make Taysom Hill the starter? That's what we're going to try and decipher now. What we're truly just keying in on is the accuracy. Once again, we did the film study last week on Trevor Simeon, folks. And his accuracy was not good, folks. No ball was really well thrown, really at all. The receivers were really kind of making up for the lackluster accuracy of Trevor Simeon. So that's really the main focus that we're going to watch for on these plays is the accuracy by Trevor Simeon. If we see him clean it up from last week to this week, we'll have buyability into him and maybe even, endorse him as the starter this week. But let's see what we get here. So let's start watching some plays and some drives. So here we go. We're going to start here with the first quarter, first drive, folks. We're going to watch this stretch of plays right here. The drive stalls. They're moving the ball. Okay, they picked up a first down, but now we get a 1 yard pass, a pass incomplete, and then they have to punt the ball. So let's watch these three plays, and let's watch, is Trevor Simeon placing the ball well, and is he making the right decisions? Now, unfortunately, the All-22 is not up for this game. Once again, take it up with Game Pass, folks. It's so hit and miss. It's Game Pass. It's driving me crazy. We're going to have to write a letter to these people, folks. Get every play, every game, every matchup up on the Game Pass, because y'all say after 24 hours they will all be on here, and it is Wednesday, folks. This was a Sunday game and they don't have the All-22, so it's going to be a little difficult to see if he's making the right decisions, but we just really want to focus in on the accuracy. And once again, this Saints team, they don't really like to extend the field vertically, even with Jameis Winston, so let's just focus in on the accuracy and see what else we can see with Trevor Simeon from last week against the Falcons. So here we go. Alrighty, 1st and 10. This is the start of 3 straight passes that result into not picking up the first down. So they set up a screen on the first play. It goes for -1 yard. That's not on Trevor Simeon. He threw it accurately, so we'll give him that. Here we go. Next play on 2nd and 11, dropping back to pass, and that seemed to be right in the hands of the receiver. Let's see if we get a replay of this one. That seemed to be right in the hands, but also could have been good defense to break it up at the last second. Let's see where this ball was placed. Here we go. Just a nice little crossing route on the inside of the field. And that's just great defense all over the receiver right there. Trevor Simeon puts the ball right in the hands of the receiver, but that's just great defense to be step for step with the tight end right there. Yeah, that ball's right in the hands, but that's great defense right there. So accuracy, great by Trevor Simeon, but that's even better defense by the Falcons. And if we could see this Falcons defense really kind of clean it up here and be serviceable, I know we're going to be crazy for saying this because, we've already declared this Falcons team being so hit and miss that, there's no point of buying this Falcons team because once you start buying them, they will instantly sell. But I guess we'll be fools again and start buying the Falcons again if this defense can get it going. The offense got it done this week, so I guess we give them a little credit. Trevor Simeon, that was great accuracy, though. Unfortunate incomplete. So it brings up a 3rd and 11. Here we go. Let's see what he does here. Here we go. 3rd and 11. Got to pick up this first down. Dropping back to pass. Pressure's coming. Stays in the pocket and lets the ball loose. And, this was great accuracy. One-on-one matchup. Trusting his receiver, Kenny Stills. Yes, sir. That's what we want to see from this Saints team. Going deep. Utilizing your weapons. Marquez Callaway, Kenny Stills. They've got speed. They've got the hands. They have the experience. So Kenny Stills does at least. So he goes deep right here. And this is a good ball. It's right in the hands. Kenny Stills just can't catch it. This is a great ball right there. That's so fantastic. And watch this, folks. Trevor Simeon, he knows he's going to take a shot. The blitz is coming right up the middle. He sees it. He gets the ball out. He stands tall in the pocket, knowing he's going to get absolutely obliterated. Look at that. That's obliteration right there. And still lets it loose. And it's still accurate as heck. Oh, yeah. All right. I think we can stop here. I'm buying Trevor Simeon, folks. Start this man next week. Yes, sir. Let's count the yards on this pass, and then we'll move on. So he's going to throw from his own 30-yard line and get it down to about the 30-yard line. So that's 40 yards real cleanly, folks. That's so great. All righty. So unfortunately, they have to punt on their first drive, but overall, Trevor Simeon, he was getting it done right there. The accuracy on that drive was absolutely freaking fantastic. All right, let's go to the next drive. First quarter, second drive. He's faced with a 3rd and 4. Can't pick it up. Why not? Let's see why. And now they're down 3-0. So the urgency's got to be picked up a little bit. They're in solid field goal position at the Falcons' 36-yard line. They don't pick up this first down. And then everything kind of goes to heck a little bit. So let's see this third down pickup. Let me see. Let me make sure I have this right. 3rd and 4. Okay, he does pick this up. He picks this first down up, but then after the first down, they start getting behind the sticks. They get a 10-yard penalty, another 5-yard penalty. That sets up 1st and 25, pass incomplete and all that. So this is a good throw here, or this should be a good throw here on 3rd and 4 to pick it up. Let's see how he picks it up. And the drive stalls after because of penalties. But let's watch Trevor Simeon here. Here we go. 3rd and 4, dropping back to pass, plenty of time to throw, and he dumps it down. And this is good because he could have checked it down, but he went a little bit deeper to the sticks, getting it to the sticks. If he checked it down to Alvin Kamara right here, he picks up the first down, no problem. He definitely could have done this, but this is great by Trevor Simeon not to just look for the dink and dunk route, even though it was wide open. He could have taken that, but he knows it's 3rd down, wants to push the ball to the sticks, and gets the ball right to the sticks. He throws the ball 6 yards beyond the first down marker right there. So Trevor Simeon not wanting the dink and dunk, and pretty much picks up an extra 3 yards. If he dumps it down to Alvin Kamara, they still pick up the first down, but maybe he runs out of bounds like right here or something. So that, oh my God, what a complete, I think we were seeing a complete 180 turnaround from Trevor Simeon 2 weeks ago to this week. Truly kind of, all right, got his feet wet last week being his first kind of start here for the Saints. And then this week just building upon that, letting it loose, being more aggressive. Okay, I'm ready to endorse this man to be the starter this week, folks. Great. And then the drive just stalls after this first down pickup, not really because of Trevor Simeon. They just get penalty on top of penalty, folks. Look at these penalties. We get offensive holding, back it up 5. False start, back them up 5 more. And then it's 1st and 25. How are you coming back from 1st and 25? They pass incomplete, and then they get another penalty, delay of game, sets up 2nd and 30. What are we doing on 2nd and 30? Just draw plays and set up screens. So this drive did not stall because of Trevor Simeon, and it was extended on this 3rd round because of Trevor Simeon. Fantastic. Oh yeah, alrighty, let's keep going then, folks. Let's keep watching this, man. Hopefully he can keep it up. Alrighty, next drive we're going to take a little bit of a look at here is this turnover on downs drive in the 2nd quarter. I want to watch the deep pass right here. We get a big play. We get a 19-yard pass. All right, let's watch the big play right here. We got to queue it up. We do have it queued up. All right, so this is a 19-yard pass. Was this a dink and dunk that went big, or was this a good throw by Trevor Simeon? So we'll watch that, and then we'll see why this drive stalled a little bit right here. They go 3rd and 3, incomplete, and then they go for it on 4th and 3. And once again, at the Atlanta 36-yard line. So, we're watching coaches being very aggressive this season. We don't love it overall. We understand it, folks. Please don't come at me and be like, oh, you just want to kind of take the points, you got to be aggressive. I understand you got to be aggressive, folks. I'm just saying for the most part, folks, these coaches are getting a little bit too wild, especially in the first half. And they were only down 3-0 here. You don't want to kick a field goal from the 36-yard line with Will Lutz. I mean, this is a good kicker. The Saints have a good kicker. So what are we doing out here? Let me make sure Will Lutz was playing, because I do know that the Saints have been having a little bit of kicker trouble. The stats aren't going to load, but either way, oh, this is not good. Okay, we just truly refreshed everything, and now we're out. Can we bring this back up? Oh, this is not good, folks. This NFL.com has been so garbage this week, folks. So garbage. Absolutely garbage. Okay, let's see if we can bring up this play that we're trying to get to quickly, folks. All right, here we go. Let's go to 2945 here. Can we still use this tab? 2945. Here we go. All right. Is it going to load? Please load. All right, here we go. All right, let's go back to the big pass here. All right, here we go. Big play, and then we'll watch the 2 incompletions on why Trevor Simeon could not pick up this ball. But let's see this 19-yard pass. We know they don't really go down the field that much. Was this dink and dunk, or was this actually airing it out? Here we go. 2nd and 6 from their own 39-yard line, dropping back to pass and moving the ball, and that's 19 yards down the field. Once again, to Kenny Stills, and oh my God, this accuracy is so great. Low and away, exactly where it needed to be. Trevor Simeon, what a shot right there, and that's 19 yards down the field. That wasn't a dink and dunk. That goes for 19. We've got to see a replay of this. They've got to show the replay of this. And that's not even Kenny Stills. That's Traquan Smith, folks. Oh my God, this is what we're saying. Get this man involved in the game right here. Let's watch the accurate as heck. Oh, low and away, exactly where it needed to be. That's a beautiful ball. Oh man, I am buying Trevor Simeon this week, folks. Yes, yes, yes. This is what we've wanted to see. Alrighty, folks. All right, now let's watch these two incompletions here. We get a 3rd and 3 at Atlanta's 36-yard line. Hopefully we can bring this up. Please do not crap out on us, and it seems like it is. Oh, no. Very, very not good at the current moment. I don't know if we need to see anything more, but, I mean, obviously the more examples, the better. We may have to cut this one a little bit short and go to our next film study, and hopefully everything is still continuing to work out. Ugh. This website sometimes, folks, absolutely not good. Absolutely not good. All right, here we go. We're still getting it, though. Some of our tabs are still working. So, hey, just a general tip, get as many tabs open as you can, folks. Whatever you're doing, just open up tabs. You should see the tabs I got open. I think I've got like 46 tabs open right here. You got to keep tabs open. Keep tabs open, folks. Never close anything. All righty, let's go back to these incompletions here. Let's see. Were they on Trevor Simeon? Let's see. Here we go. We get 3rd and 3. This is incomplete at the Atlanta's 36-yard line. Here we go. Rolling out to the right, trying to buy all the time. And okay, this seemed to be a little off the money a little bit right here. Rolling out to the right. Everything is flowing out to the right. Let's see this accuracy. It started to drop off a little bit, and it seems like that was a great defense to kind of bat it away at the last second. But overall, it was a good read and decision here by Trevor Simeon. Really nothing open right off the rip. Everything is very covered, and he just bought time and gave his receiver a chance at the end right there. And that ball, I can't really tell 100%. That's just good accuracy. That's a good chance right there. That is not on Trevor Simeon. He tried his damnedest right there. Okay, fantastic. And now let's go to the next incompletion right here on 4th and 3. Definitely really got to pick this one up. Let's see, was this his fault or not? And once again, you don't kick the field goal right here. Can I bring up the stats? Was Will Lutz playing? That's really all I want to see. Here we go. Who was their kicker this game? Kicking was Brian Johnson, and he made 2 field goals. He made a 52-yarder, and they don't try this one from the 36-yard line? I don't know, but all right, they went for it. They were aggressive. Okay, you're at home. Okay, maybe we can understand. Let's see what Trevor Simeon did here on 4th and 3. Here we go. Dropping back to pass, plenty of time to throw, goes over the middle, and it's right on the money, and it's dropped there by the tight end. This is great accuracy again here, folks. He's getting it done. Let's watch this one more time. I'm so impressed of Trevor Simeon, folks. Yes, the Saints lost, and it's so unfortunate, but there's buyability in Trevor Simeon, folks, for the Saints. I'm loving what we're getting from this man, folks. I'm truly loving it, and I know they weren't putting up points in the first half, but it's not really on Trevor Simeon. And then in the fourth quarter, they get the ball, and they scored 3 straight touchdowns. And one of the drives was all passing. One was a lot of penalties. The other drive, that's just momentum at that point. So. I don't want to make the decision yet. We can keep going, folks. I want to keep going. I want to keep watching this man now. I'm excited to watch this man now. So let's go to the next one. What else do we got here? Next drive up. We got another drive. Where's this one? Here we go. Let's watch a 3rd and 12 here. Let's watch a 3rd and 12. We got to go back. Here we go. Let's bring up the 3rd and 12, and then we'll get into the third quarter drives that do move the ball very, very well. I mean, these third quarter drives, we're going to watch the whole drive here, but they're moving the ball. 13 plays, 60 yards. Unfortunately, has to settle for a field goal. Another drive in the third quarter, 14 plays, 16 yards. Once again, has to settle for a field goal, and we'll investigate why. But they were moving the ball here, folks, in the second half. I think there's a lot of good things here on Trevor Simeon. I'm loving it. All right, here we go. Let's watch the 3rd and 12 pass incomplete here. Once again, another not picking up on a crucial down. Is this tab? Now this tab craps out on us, but we've got more tabs open, folks. No worries. Hopefully we can bring up this play now. Here we go. Pass incomplete on 3rd and 12. Oh, that's not going to load. Ugh. All right, we're not bringing up the 3rd and 12, folks. We apologize. It's this website, folks. I'm about to sue. I'm about to sue for making our show even worse because y'all don't want to get your stuff together. All right, but let's skip to the 3rd quarter, folks. This drive right here, they are moving the ball. Let's see why. Let's see how. Let's see if Trevor Simeon's looking real good as he did in the first half, in the second half. Here we go. Just a dump down right there, and it picks up 9 yards. All right, I've got no problem with the dink downs now. He's shown that he can be aggressive with it and look real good. So, we know you have to take what the defense gives you. We just want to see you sprinkle in some deep throws. We've already seen the deep throws. Fantastic. They hand the ball off here, picks up a couple of yards. Let's go here. This is a run play. Let's double check here. Get my notes up. All right, we can skip to the next play here. Brings up 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, and they're going to pass it here. Good decision, bad decision. Empty backfield sends Alvin Kamara out. 3rd and 3. Trevor Simeon, can he move the ball here? Let's see. Here we go. Empty backfield, 3rd and 3. Dropping back to pass. Plenty of time to throw. Delivers a ball. Boom! Past the marker on the money. There we go. Oh, man. He's checking all the boxes for us, folks. Start Trevor Simeon now, instantly. I want the decision made right now. Here we go, next pass. It's a fake toss to the left, rolling out to the right, nothing open, and just has to throw it away. Smart there. Maybe could have taken off and ran with it, but overall, nothing open. Didn't try to force anything. Here we go, next passing play, 2nd and 10. Makes the right decision. A nice little out route to Alvin Kamara on the left sideline. It picks up the first down and more, like 15 yards right there. Fantastic. Utilizing his weapons, dinking and dunking when he needs to, being aggressive when he needs to. Absolutely fantastic. All right, we're going to get a run play here. We don't care about that. We know Alvin Kamara is good. We don't need, any confirmation on that. We know he's good. Here we go. 2nd and 11. Dropping back to pass. Swings it out to Alvin Kamara this time. And it breaks big because it's Alvin Kamara really close to that first down marker. Nice little swing pass out to him. Oh, there's a flag. But it's not on the Saints. They pick up the first down. Here we go. Next play is a running play. Where do we got this next passing play at 9:50? Here we go. This should be it right here. All right, let's watch this. Here we go. 2nd and 7. Now in the red zone. So now we're going to get this new perspective on Trevor Simeon. So far, everything's been great this game, folks. But now I think this is like their first time in the red zone, actually. So, why is this drive stalling? Why couldn't they get 7? Why did they have to settle for 3 here? Was it Trevor Simeon not being great? Here we go. 2nd and 7. Dropping back to pass. Here we go. In the red zone, plenty of time, and throws the ball in. This one was way behind. You got to throw this one way more out in front, and if he does, this potentially does score 7. Just got to get just underthrew this ball. I mean, the defender almost really intercepted it. The defender made a play on it. So this is really the first bad play that we've seen from Trevor Simeon, and it's in the red zone. That's really not too good here. We don't want to see you flounder in the red zone. Threw the ball a little late and a little inside. So overall, but this is his first bad play. So, all right, now we get 3rd and 7. Once again, still in the red zone. How does he do it here? And, okay, Traquan Smith couldn't really get any separation right here. Trevor Simeon didn't really throw this ball where it needed. He threw it a little bit inside. Don't really know what he was trying to go for right here. Receiver wasn't really looking back for the ball. Let's watch this one more time just to try and get a sense of what they're trying to do here. Throw back. Okay, so overall, that's not the best play. Really no separation, nowhere to really go with the ball. All right. That brought up, that was 3rd down. So 4th down, they kick the field goal. All righty. So he's struggling in the red zone still. So now he has to clean that up. But we think he can. And let's get this next drive because this drive also moves the ball. Does he get another chance in the red zone? I would love to see this man back in the red zone again. Here we go. The first play here to drive start is a running play. All right, let's keep going here. Another running play, a flag. What do we got? Here we go. We're going to get a 2nd and 16, and we're going to get Trevor Simeon throwing the ball here. So let's see what he does here on 2nd and 16 behind the sticks. Not a good spot for a quarterback. What does he do? He takes the middle of the field right there, puts it on the money, and it goes big. It picks up the first down, and once again, taking what the defense gives you, we love it, but also the accuracy right here. I mean, putting the ball in stride. He throws this one in stride so he can hit this hole right here. That's fantastic. So he can pick up the extra 8 yards needed for the first down. So Trevor Simeon making these right reads, folks. We're loving it. Here we go. Next play. Passing play action, dropping back to pass, has to get rid of it because the pressure is getting there, and it goes for about 3-4 yards. All right, continuing on this drive. A holding call that wipes out this play for Alvin Kamara. Unfortunate. Once again, it's going to put them behind the sticks, 2nd and 16. They're going to try to set up a screen here. Let's see how this looks. Here we go. 2nd and 16, setting up the screen. What do we got? Trevor Simeon. Good fake. And it's tipped. Unfortunate. So now it brings up 3rd and 16. Can Trevor Simeon pick up a 3rd and 16? Empty backfield here. Need to move the ball here. Got to put up some points. And throws a strike over the middle of the field and comes up a couple yards short. This seems to be about 2 yards short of the first down right there. Unfortunate. Comeback route. Didn't get enough depth right there. And it brings up 4th and 1. Ooh, what do they do on 4th and 1? Who do they trust on 4th and 1? Here we go. Oh, they draw him off sides. Oh, Trevor Simeon with the hard count. Or was this, hang on, was this Taysom Hill in the backfield? Oh, Taysom Hill at quarterback. Oh, so yeah, once again, using Trevor Simeon as your primary quarterback opens up using Taysom Hill. So this is a good decision to start Trevor Simeon because he can play and make all the throws that we're just seeing right here. And then it also develops the game of having to worry about Taysom Hill in some packages down in the red zone here on 4th and 1 to draw him off sides. So Trevor Simeon being good helps the team overall because it gives you more options. Absolutely fantastic. Loving it. But you need Trevor Simeon to be good first so you can have Taysom Hill just to be a luxury player. And then here we go. This was a setup play to Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara doesn't go out for a route or anything. He just stands at the line of scrimmage to set up like a screen. He throws up his hand. Trevor Simeon sees it, dumps it off to Alvin Kamara. Smart play right there. It picks up 10. Next play. All right, approaching the red zone at the Falcons 35-yard line. They hand off the ball. Let's just get in the red zone here. Play action pass. Does he get back in the red zone? He's going deep. Oh my God, oh my God, another great ball. Is this another great ball here? He's going deep, play action pass, taking a shot right here. And I think he just gets this one over. Oh my God. Trevor Simeon, this man's great. Oh my God, the accuracy on this ball right here. Just got it over the first defender, trying to get it over the first defender before the safety. It's a tight window, and this is one of the tightest windows that you can have in the NFL. He just look at that, folks. That's like an inch over the fingertip. Oh my God, and that falls right in the hand. Oh my God, it's right in the, oh, you've got to come down with this ball. These receivers are truly not doing this man any justice. It's Kenny Stills again, not making the catch here. These receivers are not doing Trevor Simeon any justice. This man just had the most impressive accuracy I've seen this week, folks. Wow, what a throw. Absolutely what a throw. But it brings up 3rd and 8. That should have been complete. Let's watch him on 3rd and 8. Can he pick it up again here? Let's see. Here he goes. Plenty of time to throw. Going right, and man, oh man, he went deep again right here. This ball got a little away from him. This one sailed on him a little bit, trying to go deep. Let's see, this one just a little too high right there. Dang. But still, the decisions to be aggressive. This time it stalls in another field goal attempt, just a little too high right there. And then they decide to go for a 52-yard field goal here, and it hits. So I think I'm good on Trevor Simeon, folks. I give him clearance. The Saints should start this man hands down. No debate anymore. Last week, we did not want to see him. After we watched Trevor Simeon, we were like, we don't want to see him this week. It was just the accuracy. It wasn't good, and we weren't sure if it was going to get cleaned up, but they gave him another opportunity. He cleans it up. He's progressing. He's getting better every single week. He's got a little bit of a big arm. We see a 40-yarder by him, and we know Taysom Hill isn't the biggest arm, so he can make all the throws. He's accurate as heck. You start Trevor Simeon this week. He's got the green flag of takes by fans. We give him our endorsement. Love it. Well done, Trevor Simeon. Taking that week, building upon all the good things that you did last week, build upon them, short up that accuracy. You moved the ball. You had the lead in the fourth quarter. Just got to put
Just got to get kind of the receivers on the same page. And now, we know OBJ is up for, up to sign for a new team since he's a free agent, and he's talking about the Saints. If you add OBJ with Trevor Simeon, exactly what we want to see. He could utilize them well, give him that A1 tier 1 wide receiver since we know Michael Thomas isn't coming back, and that frees up Kenny Stills to be a solid number 2, Marquez Callaway to be a solid number 2, and that's all we need to see. So go get OBJ. Let's see if the news has broken. Did he sign anywhere? It should be any moment. I mean, there's really nothing else like holding the process back. It's whoever he really wants to sign with, and so far, still no breaking news on OBJ. So, Trevor Simeon, well done. You've won us over. He's got it done. We endorse Trevor Simeon. Yes, sir. Be the starter for the Saints. Absolutely. Alrighty, let's go to our next matchup up then, since we are good to go on our boy, Trevor Simeon. Woo! Oh, I loved it. Oh, I loved that. Ooh, that was great, folks. That was absolutely great. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. That was so great, folks. Trevor Simeon is great, folks. That's all I can say. He's great. Woo! All right, let's move on. We got more to do here, folks. Here we go. All right, next one up. Hey, Romandre Stevenson breaking out. Finally looking real gosh dang good here, folks. So let's shout out Romandre Stevenson. And, well, maybe we can't. Maybe we cannot. Okay. Is this tab crapping out on us too? Let's see. I want to hit the refresh, but I don't want to hit the refresh. But we've got to hit the refresh because no replays are playing. All right. Let's hit the refresh and see if it's going to crap out on us. No? Oh, we're back. Oh, thank goodness. You never know what happens in a live show, folks, but we've got it back. Here we go. Romandre Stevenson for the New England Patriots, folks. We know he's a real solid running back. We saw him, remember, in preseason. He ripped off that, 90-yarder in the fourth quarter in garbage time. It didn't even matter, but that kind of emerged on the scene, and then we've been tracking Romandre Stevenson ever since then. He fumbled in, game 1 or 2, and we know Bill Belichick has no room for fumble. If you fumble, you're in the back of the depth chart. You will be running back number 5 if you fumble. We know this by Billy B. And that's what Romandre Stevenson did. He fumbled real early on and really never played because of that. They always were rocking with Sony Michel until he got traded. And then it was Damien Harris as, running back number 1. And it's still kind of Damien Harris running back number 1. We see Damien Harris 15 rushes last week where Romandre Stevenson only got 10. But Romandre Stevenson also in the receiving game for 44 yards. So let's shout out Romandre Stevenson and let's hope that this could be the beginning of something really good here for the New England Patriots. Talking about OBJ with the Saints, OBJ could go with the Patriots. It's really coming down between, what everybody's kind of sources are saying and the national media is Saints, Patriots, and the Packers. That's really kind of the 3 that he's narrowing it down to. So the Saints with Trevor Simeon, he could be the A1 tier 1 there, no problem. Going to the Patriots, A1 tier 1, and then if Romandre Stevenson could keep up this level of play, I mean, we could have an elite passing game, obviously with OBJ and the great game managingness that is Mac Jones with, the great IQ of the play caller, Josh McDaniels. And then if Romandre Stevenson could just be good, a solid running back here, ooh, the Patriots, I mean, they're tied for the AFC East now. They've got 5 wins, right? 5 wins now? Aren't they really? Yeah, 5-4. They're right up there. So this could be the Patriots coming back into Patriots 4, folks, that we've seen for 20 years straight. Last year drop off, but a 1-year turnaround maybe? Let's watch Romandre Stevenson work and shout out this man. So here we go. Let's get his overall stats up here, and then we'll watch this minute highlight tape on the man. So Romandre Stevenson, 10 carries for 62 yards, and then led the team in rushing, led the team in receiving, folks. Absolutely fantastic. 2 catches for 44 yards receiving as well. So let's watch this man work, and let's see if he's good. Let's see if he continues to show the speed and the good stuff that we saw in the preseason. Here we go. First play up, best Romandre Stevenson plays. Here we go. Just a nice little handoff right up the middle. Patient runner on 2nd and 19 and gets about 10, 12 yards right there. Solid running on 2nd and 11 right here. Play action. He doesn't take the handoff, but he slips out to the right. And once again, the speed. Ooh, the finesse. Oh my God. He just keeps going inside and inside and inside and inside. Keeps cutting and cutting. And just watch him, the burst of speed to get get past this edge rusher to really kind of freeze up the entire thing. So the play action right here, and then he just slips out. The edge sees it. He tries to play it, but it's too late because Romandre Stevenson is too fast. Look at this, folks. I mean, that is real close right there, but he's able to break away with the speed past the edge rusher of Carolina. He takes it 10 yards for the first down, goes back inside, sees some space. Speed is still there. This defender can't catch him. Another inside cut, boom, keeps the speed going. I mean, 20 plus yards right there on a great kind of slip screen. Woof. All right, we don't need to see the replay of this. We just watched it twice. We broke it down. We get it. Here we go. Next play. It's a running play on 3rd and 1. Follows the blockers. Oh, a nice stiff arm right there. Doesn't go down and gets to the 3-yard line. Man, oh man. Big, physical, fast. I mean, watch this stiff arm. This is real solid. It's no Derrick Henry stiff arm, but Romandre Stevenson's not even close to Derrick Henry. So this is good, folks. This is real good. Woof. 3rd and 1 now. Fantastic. Or on 3rd and 1, gets down to the 3-yard line. Here we go. On 2nd and 4, picks up the first down. Hard running. That's what Derrick Henry does. Hard running. First quarter, second quarter, wearing you down. Romandre Stevenson here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 6, up the middle. Boom. Out to the outside. Picks up about 10 yards and the first down. So Romandre Stevenson, folks, if we can have a nice running back by committee, Damien Harris, he's been solid all season long. Romandre Stevenson finally getting to that point. This could be a really great running back by committee team. That's what they only need. They don't need anybody to be like an A1 tier 1, Derrick Henry-esque type of running back here. That's not what this Patriots team is. They all are all about the team, folks. Mac Jones being game manager, getting, not having really any A1 tier 1 wide receivers, having multiple tight ends, just getting everybody involved. I mean, just look at, these targets: 2 to Romandre Stevenson, 4 to Kendrick Bourne, 2 to Brandon Bolden, 3 to Hunter Henry, 4 to Jacoby Myers, 2 to Jonnu Smith, 1 to Damien Harris. They're spreading the ball around the entire field, so you have to cover the entire field. So that's all this Patriots team needs, folks. Romandre Stevenson. Please don't fumble, because once you fumble, all of this good stuff is going to go out the window because you're not going to play anymore. So is this the emergence of Romandre Stevenson? We sure hope so. And it was looking real gosh dang good this week against this Panthers defense. That is a really good defense. No, I think we can all agree the best thing about the Panthers is the defense. So Romandre Stevenson is here, folks, and he wants your attention. He's got ours. Alrighty, next matchup up here we want to take a little bit of a look at here. We're going to the Browns at the Bengals, folks, and we're going to take a look at Baker Mayfield. He got it done. He threw 66% completion percentage. He threw 218 yards on 14 completions. He didn't turn the ball over, and he led the team to a win. And remember, the national media narrative is still not on Baker Mayfield, folks. Everybody is off of Baker Mayfield, so we're going to watch all of his throws, folks. We're going to take a look at every single Baker Mayfield throw, incompletion, completion, see what he's doing. Is he dinking and dunking? Is he going deep? Is he being accurate? Because, we still buy Baker Mayfield here. We're not falling into the media narrative that Baker Mayfield is not a good quarterback for this Browns team, that he's holding this team back. So let's take a look at every single Baker Mayfield throw, break it down. How is it looking? Is it good? Can we still buy Baker Mayfield heading into this week? Once again, we're talking about week 10 tomorrow on the show, predicting and breaking down the week 10 lines and all that. Should we be expecting a big line for the Browns? Should we expecting, a small line? Will we get great value? Will we get disrespect? It's all going to hinge on really what we see from Baker Mayfield in this game. So let's see what we get from Baker Mayfield in this game. Here we go. First pass up here. Just going to run through them all here, folks. You ready? Here we go. First play. Hopefully. But we got to refresh this. Thank goodness. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, hang on, folks. Hang on. I thought we avoided disaster with the Patriots game. We were able to bring that one up. Ugh. Ugh. We may have to come back to the Browns, folks. This is crapping out on us for some reason. Try another refresh here. Try a refresh here. Just bring it up. Just bring up the game. Oh, okay. Hang on. We might be back. Oh, we're back. Alrighty, thank goodness. See, you just have to refresh it a couple times. That's what I'm saying about this website, folks. It's so trash. I guess I can't say, maybe it's hearing us and it's kind of, oh, you want to call us trash? We'll be trash and shut it down. So, oh, this website's so great, folks. Oh, it's such a great website. The best website we've ever used, folks. NFL.com. Fantastic. A Game Pass is such a great service. Such a great service. All right, now we can get back to Baker Mayfield. All righty, here we go. First play here, folks. First throw of the game. What is it looking like there? It's tied 7-7. Remember, Browns pick 6, go up 7-0. Joe Burrow comes back and answers 7-7. So, Baker Mayfield, it's not like he's riding the high of the defense. It's not like he has a luxury 7-0 lead that he can just play around with. It's 7-7, and the Bengals have a little momentum because the Browns offense has not been on the field for the entire kind of half of the first quarter. So let's see what Baker Mayfield looks like here. I mean, folks, Baker Mayfield's first time with the ball is 3 minutes left in the first quarter. I mean, talk about being ice cold out here, and he goes down and leads this team on a touchdown drive. So let's see what he does here. Here we go. First pass. Dropping back to pass. It's a setup screen to Nick Chubb, and it goes. And this is all we could say on setup screens by the quarterbacks is good accuracy, and that was good accuracy by Baker Mayfield. Alrighty, now we get 2nd and 7, and he's going to throw this ball, and he's going to go a little bit deep. Once again, everybody's saying Baker Mayfield can't go deep, and he never utilized OBJ, so they've got no verticality on this team. Let's see what Baker Mayfield does here on 2nd and 8. Drops back to pass, plenty of time to throw, and then gears up and launches. That's wide open to Nick Chubb, wide open. You can't leave Nick Chubb wide open, and Baker Mayfield puts this one right on the money. Boom. Gets it over the first defending linebacker, over the before the safety could get there, and that's a great throw there for 20-plus yards, picks up the first down, keeps the chain moving, all of that good stuff. Alrighty, let's go to the next pass play up here. 2:44, 1st and 10, here we go. Baker Mayfield, once again, first drive, looking real good. Not play action, just pulls it down and just dinks it down real quick, couple of yards, no problem, picks up about 3-4 yards. Alrighty, next pass play, we get it here, 2nd and 15 in the red zone. Alright, we'll get a look at Baker in the red zone. Here we go, 2nd and 15. Tie game, 7-7, and boom, just a nice little slant route over the middle of the field, puts it right on the money in stride, and it makes it now a 3rd and manageable. And we know you definitely want 3rd and manageables, and they pick it up because of a penalty. Let's watch this pass play. It was incomplete, but they do pick it up because of the penalty. So let's watch. Was this a good throw? They did get bailed out by the penalty. Let's see what Baker Mayfield does. 3rd and 4 inside the 10-yard line. He's going back of the end zone, and it's a decent shot right here. Throwing up a little bit of a jump ball. Just unfortunately seems like the tight end couldn't get any great separation. And he throws this one high where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. So overall, the decision is good. Nothing was really open right here. We can take another look. It's trips to the left. Here we go. Anything really open? Everything's kind of slanting in the middle. Covered. Nowhere to go with this ball. Takes a chance at it and throws it where only the receiver could have a chance at it. So, yeah, it was unfortunate that, it was incomplete and they got bailed out by the penalty, but there was nothing open. Baker Mayfield made the best read possible. All right, now we're going to get 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. He's going to throw it here, incomplete, and then they run the ball for the touchdown next play. But here we go, 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. He's going to throw up another floater, and once again, just a nice 50-50 ball right here. A tad underthrown on this one. Let's watch this one more time and get the pause at the right second. It's a little underthrown. We see the receiver having to kind of jump back towards the defender right there. So, Baker Mayfield just got to shore up the accuracy a little bit. He threw one that was a little bit high, one a little bit too underthrown. So find that happy medium. But overall, the decision making is good by Baker Mayfield. Let's shore up the accuracy a little bit, but overall, it's not alarming. This isn't alarming, not great accuracy. It's right on the cusp of being where it needs to be. Alrighty, so that was the first drive, results in a touchdown. Next drive, we get one big shot play. Once again, the whole media narrative was Baker Mayfield can't throw deep. That's why he wasn't getting OBJ involved. Well, they take over at the 40-yard line, and they're going to go one shot play right here, play action. We'll count the yards on this one, throwing it from his own 30-yard line, getting it all the way down to the 20, folks. That is 50 yards clean right there. And man, oh man, Baker Mayfield saw it, goes down Donovan Peoples-Jones, 60-yard touchdown pass right there, 50 yards through the air, maybe even a little bit more, 51, 52, 53, get those yards up, and it goes big, and that's what Baker Mayfield can do, folks. He can hit the shot plays. He's got the big arm. The accuracy is absolutely right, 100% in stride. If he doesn't throw this one in stride, he gets brought down at maybe the 15 or the 10-yard line, but it's in stride. Baker Mayfield, great accuracy, going deep without OBJ. Come on, folks. Let's give Baker Mayfield a little bit more credit. I'm not saying Baker Mayfield's the best quarterback in the league or one of the top 5 best quarterbacks in the league. That's not what we're saying, folks. But he's not what the national media says that, trash can't. I would say Baker Mayfield can win a ring with this team. Once again, we kind of, classify Baker Mayfield as an above average game manager. I'm ready to kind of put him back to that above average status. I know maybe a couple weeks ago, we put him at average game managing status, but what we've seen from him, I think we're ready to kind of give him back to above average game managing quarterback status, which is really, really good, folks. That's Ryan Tannehill. Alrighty, let's go to this next drive by Baker Mayfield. No big shot plays, but a nice drive right here. So here we go, field goal drive. We get a 2nd and 8, and we get a 15-yard pass. Let's see, was this a dink-a-dunk? We get an empty backfield. Does it go all the way? And they've got great field position at, is this right? Are they starting at great field position? A fumble, yeah, this is a great field position. Holy moly. Here we go, 2nd and 8. And boom, being aggressive. This was a 15-yard pass because he threw it 15 yards down the field, folks. Empty backfield. Once again, so much to do with this Browns offense with the great running attack. And now 5 wide at wide receiver. And he puts it right on the money. And there it is. First down, getting inside the red zone. All right, next pass play. Here we go. Next one up. Going back-to-back pass plays here. Now he's back in the red zone. So here we go. We'll get another good look at Baker Mayfield's accuracy in the red zone, because so far that's like the only last question mark I guess we have on Baker Mayfield. So let's see if we can show us some good things down here in the red zone and just getting it done accurately. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Baker Mayfield, this is a setup screen. He threw it accurately, so that's fantastic. That's all we can ask for from the quarterbacks on screens. Then they go run, and they don't let Baker Mayfield. They don't let Baker Mayfield throw the ball anymore in the red zone. So that's a little unfortunate. Here we go, and we get a fumble here by Jarvis Landry on 3rd and 1. Let's see what happens on this play, because we saw Jarvis Landry kind of flounder a little bit 2 weeks ago against the Steelers. Was that the game? And that's really when everybody was kind of truly selling the Browns and Baker Mayfield, because Jarvis Landry was dropping passes. Remember, we watched that film study and we were like, no, Baker is good. This was just drops by Jarvis Landry. Jarvis Landry a little bit lost them the game against the Steelers. So once again, we've never been really off 100% on Baker Mayfield. So once again, another reason why not to be. So Baker Mayfield hands it off to Jarvis Landry. Jarvis Landry kind of fumbles the ball a little bit, and it doesn't result in anything bad. They lose a couple of yards on the play. They get the ball back, and they kick a field goal because of it. But overall, Baker Mayfield was good on that drive. They just took the ball out of his hands in the red zone. And once again, I mean, this Browns team, they've got so many great pieces everywhere, running back-wise and speed-wise on the receiving side, so they don't need Baker Mayfield to, have the ball in his hands every single play. So once again, a great overall team by the Browns, and Kevin Stefanski scheming the plays took the ball out of Baker Mayfield's hands. All right, now we're going into the second half, really, and everything in the first half was good by Baker Mayfield, exactly what we needed to see. So here we go, first play out of halftime right here. We're going to get Baker Mayfield throwing the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line, under center, motion man in the backfield, play action pass, everything, and he's rolling out to the left, throwing on the run. And boom, and look at this. Oh, they call this incomplete? They call that incomplete? How's that incomplete? Is this officially incomplete? Let's watch the drive chart. It is incomplete, but this was a good throw here by Baker Mayfield. Let's go back here. Rolling out to the left. We know Baker Mayfield's not really a dual threat quarterback. He's got good legs, where he can, nothing's open. I bought 5 seconds. Okay, let me just run for a couple of yards. He's not doing a Kyler Murray, nothing like that. So him rolling out to the left here, setting his feet, contorting his body, flipping his hips to get this ball accurate. That's where it needed to be, a little bit too low, but overall, I mean, you're giving your receiver a chance just on the sideline, and that was still a good throw there by Baker Mayfield. Unfortunately, it was incomplete, but for what Baker Mayfield is, to kind of flip his hips like that, a Patrick Mahomes-esque type of throw, it's still solid work to get it where it needed to be. Unfortunate incompletion. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Another pass here by Baker Mayfield. Just a one-step kind of out route, making a nice, easy, simple 3rd down. Do they pass the ball on 3rd down? What do they do? On 3rd and 5, when we get a big pass here. Let's see. 3rd and 5, Baker Mayfield picking up the 1st down. Empty backfield again. Okay, here we go. Let's see. 3rd and 5, Baker Mayfield dropping back to pass, looking to the right, and oh, look at this accuracy. Holy moly. This was a tight-ass window, folks. Here we go. Throwing it right at the boundary. It's a zig route in, and man, that accuracy, holy cow, that is, wow. Woo, talk about a tight-ass window. I don't know if you can get tighter than that, folks. Holy cow. But threw it great, threw it in stride, so he picks up another 5 yards. The receiver picks up another 10 yards. The receiver picks up another 15 yards because of the accuracy, putting the ball in stride right there, picking up the 1st down. That was great. Now we get a 2nd and 9. All right, and now we're going to get the drive to stall right here. So they're at midfield here, folks. We get a 2nd and 9, doesn't go for the 1st, and then we get on a 3rd and 2, we get a sack here. So let's see what Baker Mayfield is looking like on these back-to-back plays that unfortunately stalled the drive. Here we go. Throws it about 2 yards short of the 1st down, sets up a nice, simple 3rd and 2. But let's watch. Why does he take a sack here? Was this just the Bengals defense being good? Did he try to buy too much time? Was there nothing open? Here we go. Trips to the left this time. 3rd and 2 in the backfield. Good time to throw, tries to step up, get his arm, he got his kind of throwing arm hit a little bit, that kind of threw him off. But let's watch. There was solid time to throw this ball here. Anything kind of, yeah, a little bit, you probably miss the kind of crossing route here. I believe this is Donovan Peoples-Jones. Got to throw this ball right here. Unfortunately, not really looking at him, so that's why he didn't throw it. Try to go a little bit deep. Looks like he's trying to hit this receiver who's trying to go a little bit like 10, 15 yards down the field. And then this comeback route was open quickly, but it was taken away. We see the defender up there to hug him. So, Donovan Peoples-Jones on the slant route seemed to be a decent option if you throw it low and away. Unfortunately, wasn't really looking at him and gets taken down for a sack. So overall, not bad. It's not like concerning, folks, that he took the sack right there. It's unfortunate. All right, now and then the next drive. We'll watch this pass play, but then on the very next play, this is incomplete, but the next play goes 70 yards, big Nick Chubb touchdown run. But here we go. 1st and 10, under center, play action pass by Baker Mayfield. Try to set up the screen, and it was nothing there, so he has to throw the ball away. So that's the incompletion right there on a setup screen, not his fault. And then they score the touchdown because of the great job rushing the ball, and I think we're good on Baker Mayfield, so we'll end on this last drive right here. We're going to get 2 passing completions here by Baker Mayfield. And once again, this is in the red zone. Again, they're able to get the ball in the red zone, take advantage of an interception. Once again, the Bengals were just turning the ball over. And this Browns team, they will make you pay with, putting up the points in relation to the turnovers, which they did this game. So here we go. Baker Mayfield back in the red zone. Our last question mark on him, can't score the touchdown. They have to settle for the field goal, correct, on this drive? Field goal. So here we go. 2 chances by Baker Mayfield here. Flounders both. Let's see. His fault or not. From the 8-yard line, play action pass. Going deep. And that's way off the mark, accurate-wise, in the front of the end zone. Let's watch this one more time. Tries to hit a receiver in the middle of the field, and that is just nowhere. That's nothing great. All right. Nothing really open, but also not a good throw by Baker Mayfield. All right, and then we get a 3rd and goal from the 6, pass incomplete. So once again, they're back to trusting Baker Mayfield with the kind of final play in the red zone. Unfortunate, another incompletion here. So here we go, 3rd and goal from the 6. Dropping back to pass, plenty of time to throw, rolling out to the right, and then going to fling it down the field, and no chance for anything right there. So Baker Mayfield in the red zone. Has he got anything else in the red zone, or can we call it? That's our only real question mark, is in the red zone now, folks. What do we get here? Touchdown, Baker Mayfield at the 18-yard line. We could watch this. This is the red zone, technically. 3rd and goal from the 18. Last kind of red zone play. Let's see what we get here. Here we go. From the 18-yard line, dropping back to pass. Pressure's right there, and wow, what a I don't know how this one got through. It probably shouldn't have. Let's watch this one more time. This probably should have been picked at the front of the end zone. Maybe not. Once again, the great accuracy to get the ball exactly where it needed to be. Tough as heck, tight as heck window. I don't know if Baker Mayfield saw this defender in the middle of the field or not, but he put it where the defender couldn't make a play on the ball. So overall, Baker's getting it done accuracy-wise, folks. In the red zone, still, we still have a little bit of a question mark heading into this week about Baker Mayfield in the red zone, but everything else, he's serviceable. He can move the ball, take the deep shots, move the ball, put up the points, make them pay for the turnovers and all that. So overall, we're still buying Baker Mayfield. We're still buying this Browns team. And I think we'll watch Baker Mayfield maybe again next week in the red zone. Hopefully we get a lot more opportunities in the red zone. And also just scheme a little bit better, because it wasn't 100% on Baker Mayfield not getting it done in the red zone. It was also, there wasn't really anything wide open. So it's good defense by the Bengals to cover everything in the red zone. Kevin Stefanski, that's kind of schemed something a little bit better in the red zone as well. So we're still good on the Browns, still good on Kevin Stefanski. Let's clean up the red zone, which is definitely a big important part of the game, but it's not like they're floundering every trip in the red zone. It's not like they're not scoring touchdowns. So the narrative should not be what the national media is saying. In our opinion, we still buy Baker Mayfield. He's making some great reads. He's making some great throws, accuracy, tight windows, all that. Big arm, 55 yards. We counted it. Fantastic. Baker Mayfield is still a good quarterback, folks. Stop selling Baker Mayfield. I don't get it. Alrighty, next game up here. What do we got? All right, we're going to head over to the Texans at the Dolphins, and this was our first look at Tyrod Taylor. We were excited. We took the Texans plus 5.5 points. We missed out on 6.5, and the line ended at 4.5, so, the value was declining every single day. People were excited to see this Texans team back with Tyrod at the helm, and unfortunately, he just didn't do good. He didn't get it done in the red zone. Talk about, Baker Mayfield, a little spotty in the red zone. I mean, Tyrod, truly big spotty in the red zone, truly not getting it done. So here we go. We've got a couple of plays queued up here. We're obviously going to watch all of his interceptions. I mean, inexcusable, 3 interceptions. But we'll give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt here because it's his first game back, missed a couple of weeks. So we'll give him a little bit of a break here, but we still want to know what the heck happened. Is there anything that we can really buy heading into next week, or should we just take next week off on the Texans and see if Tyrod can get it back together? So we've got some big important plays queued up here. Interceptions, we'll watch those, and we'll watch, why he struggled down in the red zone. So here we go. First drive of the game, folks. Say get down in the red zone right here. We'll play. I want to watch this big play first. It goes for 23 yards, so we'll watch this. See if Tyrod Taylor was looking good. Once again, we got to reload this page. Hopefully we can get it back. Just give us the page back. That's all we're asking, please. Give us the page back, and they don't want to give us the page back. Come on. Come on, NFL.com. Come on and load. Come on. I know you want to. You've done this to us before. We just praised on how good of a website you are, remember? We weren't dissing you. Let's open up this Texans game, please. That's all we're trying to get to. Just want to watch Tyrod Taylor. How hard is that? Why are you trying to censor Tyrod Taylor from us? NFL.com. What is your agenda? Okay. Do I have to threaten to move on? Yeah, we got to threaten to move on so they can load again. Here we go. We can get back to it, folks. This is why we've got everything kind of time-stamped on our sheet, because we know this happens. We've learned from our mistakes. Not even our mistakes. This is the website being trash. Once again, I'll call it trash. It's not even working anymore. It's a trash website, folks. This is trash. But here we go. We're back at it. Let's get the broadcast up, and then we can start looking at these Tyrod Taylor plays. So here we go. Let's watch this big play right here. First drive, third play of the game. It goes big. Was it dink and dunk, or was this Tyrod airing it out? Let's watch. Was Tyrod Taylor dinking and dunking this game? Here we go. Play action pass. Rolling out to the right. Okay, was a dink down. And that's kind of what we got from Tyrod Taylor a lot in this game. A lot of short passes that kind of did break. So once again, Tyrod Taylor floundering in the red zone a little bit more dire. We have to weigh that a little bit more negatively, unfortunately, because it wasn't like he was airing it out in this game. Unfortunate. So here we go. We get a 3rd and 1. Let's start at a good play. The play right before the interception. We get 2nd and 10. Approaching the red zone at the Dolphins 25-yard line, Tyrod Taylor, nice little simple out route to the right sideline. It picks up 9 yards, fantastic. But then it brings up 3rd and 1, and now he's in the red zone from the 16-yard line, and he throws a pick. Let's see, was it Tyrod's fault? Here we go. Dropping back to pass, pressure's coming. Oh my goodness, and he just kind of floats it up. I think he thought he had a one-on-one matchup. That's why he kind of threw the ball, but there was another safety over there, over the top, who just read it the entire way. Holy cow, this was a great read. As soon as the ball was snapped, he instantly bolted to the left side of the field and was able to get there. So Tyrod just throwing it up, you can't do that. I know the pressure's coming and you just got to get rid of the ball, still wanting to give a receiver a chance at it, but yeah, you just cost your team 3 big points right there. That is a real bad decision. You could have put up 3 points on the board, got up 3-0 early, first drive, put the pressure on the Dolphins. Unfortunately, he could not do that. So that was real bad by Tyrod. You can't be doing that. Alrighty, here we go. We get on the next drive. We get pass incomplete on 2nd and 7 and 3rd and 7, and they have to punt. Let's see why. Tyrod Taylor, come on, show us something good here. It was this on Tyrod Taylor. Here we go, dropping back to pass, and the ball was knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Seemed like there was a streaking receiver down the seam route that he was trying to hit. Unfortunately, we'll never know. Here we go on 3rd and 7, and he tries to swing it out quickly here. It's a setup screen. Pressure's coming right off the edge, so that's why he gets rid of the ball quickly right here. He throws this one exactly how he had to try and get the ball there complete, and they lose a lot of yards on this play. So, or they call it incomplete, whatever it is. It's incomplete. Tyrod Taylor not really doing anything. First pass, like we said, batted down. Second pass, it couldn't really take off. So overall, not on Tyrod Taylor's fault. That's good to see. Alrighty, then we're going to get another kind of punting drive. Let's see why this drive stalled again. Let's take this nice big 15-yard play. Once again, was this a dink and dunk, or did he air this and went out kind of 10, 15 yards? Here we go. Well, let's watch it. It's on 3rd and 11 as well, so picking up the first down is good. Boom, nice just kind of one-on-one route. Throws it right in the money on stride, and it's about 3 yards short of the first down, but once again, the accuracy, throwing it right where it needed to be. Maybe a little bit behind, but overall, it is the completion. And it does go for the first down. We see the receiver kind of bending, reaching back a tad. It's like a little slight reach back, but nothing big. Overall, still solid. But then we're going to kind of get the drive stalling right here. What do we want to watch first? Yeah, we want to go to this. All right, let's watch. Here we go. We get 3rd and 17. He goes deep to try and pick this up, so he's not trying to pick it up with the screen. So here we go on 3rd and 17. Does Tyrod Taylor deep ball accuracy? Is it still a little bit of a question mark? Let's see. Here we go, dropping back to pass, and they just bring pressure, and he just has to get rid of it. So this Dolphins defense was allowing no time for Tyrod Taylor to really throw the ball, and that resulted into an interception and a lot of throwaways and all that. So overall, not terrible on Tyrod. There's still some good things to buy about him. We're not going to be selling him 100%. We're not buying him 100%, but overall, there's still some good glimpses and some explanations of why the passing wasn't so great here. But here we go. Let's go to this play right here. We get inside the red zone right here. They come away with 3 points right here. They're down 7. It's 3rd and 4 from the Dolphins' 13-yard line. Once again, Tyrod in the red zone. What can we see from him? Here we go. Dropping back to pass, and he's launching up a floater and just overthrows it. The receiver was able to break away, but Tyrod Taylor just overthrows this ball. Pressure's decently coming, but he was still able to set his feet and take the time needed to throw this ball. So got to rein in the deep ball accuracy. Once again, the interception was overthrown. This one should have been a touchdown. It was open. He just overthrows it. So, once again, we can, give him a little bit of a break for, coming off the injury, and the receivers just not having that timing and rhythm with them just quite yet. All right, let's watch this interception now. Once again, the first one, that was on Tyrod Taylor. Here we go. Let's see what this interception's looking like. Here we go. 2nd and 18 from their own 18-yard line, down 4 points. Tyrod Taylor, pressure's getting to him. He's got to kind of roll out to the right and just kind of flips this one, like throwing it away lackadaisically. And he just kind of flips this one, thought he was throwing this one out of bounds, but it kind of stayed right on the edge line. And we get the Dolphins linebacker right here just toe tapping, catching it on the sideline. Great heads-up play by him. But once again, a lackadaisical play by Tyrod Taylor. Once again, hasn't played in like 8 weeks, folks. Gotta truly knock off the rust a little bit. All right, let's watch this next interception right here. We'll watch the 2nd and 10 pass incomplete that leads up to the 3rd and 10 interception. So here we go. Tyrod Taylor, let's watch this incomplete ball. Once again, just trying to float it. A decent decision, bouncing off the fingertips of the running back out of the backfield. Incomplete. And then here we go, the interception play. Here we go. Dropping back to pass, pressure's coming immediately, shakes off the pressure, kind of throws it a little late and just not open. I mean, that receiver's not open who he's trying to throw it to, but pressure, shaking off the pressure, wanting to get rid of the ball, 3rd down, wanting to pick up the 1st down, all of that, trying to do too much, also tipped in the air right there, and yeah, so overall, the pressure was truly affecting Tyrod Taylor, and once again, this Dolphins defense is still good, folks. It's not great as what it was last season. It's not top 5 defense. I wouldn't even say it's really top. If it's top 10, it's like 10, 11, or 12, so somewhere in that range. So it's still a good Dolphins defense, and it was affecting Tyrod Taylor, and this is how you play it. I mean, this is how you play a starting quarterback, a rookie quarterback, a new quarterback, whatever it is. You pressure them. You make them make the throws. Who cares? If they make the throws, then, okay, you live by the quarterback that hasn't played all year making the throws, and that's what the Dolphins were doing. So smart defensive plays here by the Dolphins. Tyrod Taylor just not having time to throw the ball, and when he did, got to rein in the accuracy. So we're not going to be buying the Texans this week, but we're not selling Tyrod Taylor, and we can still see some glimpses here of Tyrod Taylor getting it done. So we'll watch the Texans maybe next week. We'll see. Well, we'll see what they do first of all. If they lose, I don't know if we'll want a part of it. You know, we can just kind of be like, okay, they're just not getting it done. The season's over, all that. But we'll see if they can kind of reclaim. They had 8 weeks without Tyrod Taylor, folks. So we'll see if that was any of the reasons why they struggled here. Alrighty, so Tyrod Taylor's jury's still out a little bit, but I don't know if there's any true cause for concerns. It's not like it's just not like we need to be actively selling Tyrod Taylor 100% here. I don't think we're at that point. Alrighty, next game up here, we're gonna go to the Chargers and Eagles game. Here we go. Yeah, Chargers, Eagles. Remember, you know, we see Brandon Staley being so aggressive here in the 4th down calling, and that's just overall in the league. I think we're seeing it increase. Just optically, I don't know if we've seen this much aggressiveness consistently by multiple teams and multiple coaches. And it was really kind of Brandon Staley, we believe, kind of started this trend. It was really Brandon Staley, kind of real aggressive, really all year long going for it on 4th down. And I think a lot of coaches are seeing that and being like, well, yeah, let's try it. Let's go before it. Let's be aggressive and all that. So I think Brandon Staley's the ringleader of the aggressiveness here by the head coaches, and we just don't love it overall. We think it's kind of unnecessary, so we've got all the plays queued up here where they went for it on 4th down and all that. So let's see what the play calling is like. Who is Brandon Staley trusting in these situations? Are they getting it in dominant fashion? Which, you know, if they are picking up the 4th downs on dominant fashion, then yeah, I mean, then that gives you clearance to keep going for it. But if they're barely getting it, if they're just squeaking by, maybe relax on it a little bit. So let's investigate these 4th down conversions a little bit more in depth here. And the first one, like we know, comes on the very first drive right here on 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. Let's go back to the 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Once again, we're going to have to go through this process of reloading the page and not loading and then going different ways of bringing up the page. So give us the couple of seconds needed to finally have the NFL.com bring it up here, because they make us play this refreshing game for some reason. They want us to refresh the page 40 times for it to finally come back up, because this website is so gosh dang garbage. Fix your website, please. I paid $100 for the service. What are we doing? I want my money back, and I would still like the service for free. So I'll be the Karen. I'll get my $100 back because you are ruining the show. Thank you. See, we have to refresh the page 3 times. Like, what is that? Literally, what is that? What are we doing out here? NFL.com, NFL Game Pass. I'm calling out everybody. I want all the smoke from everybody. All right, so here we go. Finally, almost ready to get back here. Here we go. Bringing up the game. Then we got to switch it to broadcast, and then we can start breaking it down. So thank you, NFL Game Pass, for having like 15 minutes of the show of just bringing up your garbage services. All right, here we go. First, fourth down, but I want to go to the third down because it was third and goal from the 2-yard line, and we get Justin Herbert incomplete pass here. So let's watch this play first that set up the fourth down. Here we go. It's just a setup screen, and that's just great job by the Eagles to recognize it. Once again, this Eagles defense is real solid here. But that gives you confidence to go for it on fourth and goal from the 2-yard line after the defense really just smothered your wide receiver screen pass. So here we go. Brandon Staley being aggressive here. Fourth and goal from the 2-yard line. First possession on the road. He says, screw the points. I want 7. Does he get 7? Here we go. Justin Fields in the backfield. Rolling out to the right, speed option to the right, and it's the Eagles defense ready to make the stop. This Eagles defense is good, especially in the red zone here, so big balls by Brandon Staley. Unfortunately, does not pay off, but look who they trusted here. They trusted Justin Herbert. They trusted, I believe this is Keenan Allen at the top of the route, number 13. But then they also kind of sprinted everything out to the right, so not really trusting the offensive line. That's why you spread everything or rush everything out to the right to buy some more time. I get you're just trying to hit a little bit of a zig route on the at the front of the sideline. I get what they're going for right here. Just a kind of nice little simple out right there. It's thrown decently, but that defense by the Eagles just to rally and give them no extra inch. That is absolutely great work by the Eagles defense. So overall, I don't love the decision to go for it there. Take the points when you can get the points, especially on the first or second drive. And we see that's where the aggressiveness is coming from by Brandon Staley. Alrighty, next fourth down that they try to go for is in the second quarter, folks. Tie game, 7-7. Once again, having a chance to get points. Let's take it from the 3rd and 6. That sets up a 4th and 2 from the Eagles' 27-yard line. So once again, kind of guaranteed field goal make, guaranteed 3 points, guaranteed lead, and Brandon Staley doesn't want to go for it. But let's watch the third down play. Were they setting up to go for it on 4th down? Was this a setup to make it a 4th and manageable? Let's see. 3rd and 6. Justin Fields dropping back to pass, dinks it down about 2 yards short of the first down, and that brings up 4th and 2. But they go for it on 4th and 2, folks, from the Eagles' 27-yard line. You've got guaranteed points, basically. Let's see who they trust, what they run. Was it close? Let's see. Justin Herbert under center. And they're going to pitch it out to the left here. And once again, the defense rallies. You're testing this Eagles defense. And I know at the end of the day, they won the game. It's a good win. Congratulations, they won. But are they going to be able to keep it up while doing that? Because if you are getting success going forward on 4th down, which they're really not, but they're still winning the game, so Brandon Staley is going to be kind of more encouraged to keep going for it because he doesn't have the consequences overall. They won the game. Yeah, they didn't pick up every single 4th down, but they still won the game, so his decisions at the end didn't cost him the game, which once again green lights you to continue doing it. I just don't think it's going to keep working. I don't think you're going to keep on winning games like this. This was still a close game, and you still left up like 6 points on the board. So never leave up points on the board in a close game, especially on the road. I get being aggressive. I just think it's unnecessary, especially with this Eagles defense. This is a good defense that has proven like the entire season to kind of stop teams in the red zone, stop teams on short distances and all that, and rally to the football. They've shown this. So Brandon Staley going for it here and just kind of holding up 2 middle fingers to the Eagles, being like, fuck y'all, I'm doing what I want. I don't know. And once again, it gives undeserved, really unnecessary motivation to the other team. We read what Tim Patrick said when the Cowboys were testing them on 4th downs twice in the game. They're like, don't disrespect us. So you just give extra wanted motivation. You don't get points. Unfortunate. All right, and then the next time they go for it on 4th down, and we thought this one was kind of crazy. They do it twice. One is understandable. The other one's a little crazy. So here we go. We've got the play up. Let's set the scene. Here we go. Tie game, 24-24 in the 4th quarter, 3 minutes left. Eagles have 3 timeouts. Chargers have 2 timeouts. It's 4th and 1 at the 39-yard line. So I get it right here. You don't really want to go for the field goal. It's going to be a long field goal. We're talking about probably 55 plus yards, I would say. kicking it, they're at the 40, so you add the extra 10 for the 10 yards, add another extra 7 right there. So, yeah, probably 57 yards. What did the kicker kick longest here in this game? Did he take any field goals in this game? He went 2 of 2, and the longest was a 30. So they weren't really trying to kick these long field goals. And if you don't make it, you give the Eagles great starting field position at their own 40-yard line. I get all that. So I don't really mind this 4th down right here. So let's see what they do here on 4th and 1 from the 39-yard line. Under center here, Justin Herbert, and they're just going to hand off the ball, and it picks it up decently easily. He's like right at the marker. So that was an okay decision right there. I don't mind that decision. Out of all the decisions that we've seen so far, that's the best one that I endorse. Absolutely. Now, this one we think is a little reckless. This one we truly believe is very reckless right here. Once again, let's set up the scene. Here we go. Tie game still. Under the 2-minute warning. Eagles have no timeouts. Eagles have no timeouts here, folks. It's 4th and 1. 4th and 1. Nobody's got any more timeouts here. Tie game, 24-24. They're at the Eagles' 28-yard line. You can kick the field goal. This is a shorter field goal now. This is good to kick the field goal now. But they still decide to go for it. And I don't understand. If you get the field goal, you go up 3, and the Eagles have no timeouts, so it's easier for you to defend because they're going to be looking to kind of play the boundaries and all that. So I just don't understand why you don't take the points right here. They go for it on 4th and 1. If you don't get it, you're looking at maybe overtime or even losing the game. Once again, let's see how they pick it up. 4th and 1, under center, Justin Herbert. And they QB sneak with Justin Herbert, and I agree with QB sneaking with Justin Herbert. We know he's a big, beefy quarterback out here, so he can get the push, and they push, and they pick up the 1st down, and then they're able to chew out the clock and kick the game-winning field goal. But I think that one was real unnecessary. I know, and once again, yes, it pays off in the end. It turns out to be a good decision because they got it and they win the game because of it. But what happened if they didn't pick this up, folks? What happens if they were down in this situation and all that? What happens if you're facing a little bit of a better opponent overall? This Eagles team is still good. Once again, the record 3-6 are way better than what their record is. But what happens when they're facing the Bucks, or what happens when they're facing the Titans or the Rams or the Cardinals in the playoffs and all that? Are they still going to be as aggressive? And is the defense going to allow you to keep going for it like this without any consequences? I just think he's getting a little bit too gutsy. I don't mind the gutsy, but I think he's just doing it a little bit too overboard in unnecessary situations as well. Like he's falling in love with it. Like he's trying to be the best thinker. Like, yeah, I'm not afraid to go for it. I'm outthinking the room. Like Aaron Rodgers always thinks he can outthink the room by everything. Catches up with him. Now he's the talk of the town, and the media's beloved star child right here that Aaron Rodgers is. They're ready to throw this man down the river. So Brandon Staley, just keep it in check a little bit, please for me over here. You're killing me over here. When I watch these Chargers games, I literally have a heart attack. I don't know how these Chargers fans do it. So, overall, yes, I know. I'm already, everybody's saying it was a garbage take anyway. I posted the clip to Twitter that we talked about when we broke down this game initially, and everyone's like, garbage take. And yeah, that's fine because they've won the game. So, yes, it is a kind of garbage take in that aspect, but, not everything is going to play out like it did before. You've got to kind of think about it in, game-to-game basis, situation-by-situation basis, and I think Brandon Staley is getting just a little bit too comfortable with these. A little bit too comfortable. I think it's going to bite him in the butt one day. And I think it's going to bite him in the butt this season, but we'll see. We'll see. Only time will tell, folks, right? Only time will tell. Future proves the past. No? All right. What else do we got? Do we have time for anything else? We've got, is this, we got two kind of, two longer ones to go over. I want to watch Titans-Rams for Stafford's decision-making. Once again, that's kind of messing us up a little bit. And once again, they floundered last game. They lose against the Titans and, threw a couple of interceptions, got sacked a lot. So I want to spend some good we can end it here. We'll end it there. We've got Titans-Rams I want to take a look at, and Packers-Chiefs for Jordan Love. And that's really it. We can save Jordan Love. Just because it doesn't need any precedence because we know Aaron Rodgers is playing as soon as he gets back. How How long is that going to take? How long is this going to take? All right, I think we're going to save Matthew Stafford's decision-making for tomorrow's show. Because, like I said, I want to spend some good time on it, and I don't want to go too long. You know, we're already an hour and a half in. There's some good play. There's some plays queued up here, too. All right, yeah, well, let's end it here. We'll watch Matthew Stafford tomorrow. We'll definitely do that because this is definitely going to be a thing that we need to see before we even make our decisions on the lines and if we're going to be buying the Rams this week. The Rams do play this week. Do the Rams play this week? Let me double check. Let me see who they got up this week. See if it is urgent. If we have to do it tomorrow, if we can let it slide to maybe Friday's show or Saturday's show. What do we got? Rams playing this week, or are they on a bye? Rams are playing this week. Oh, on Monday games. So, yeah, we got a little bit of time. So no precedence, no urging matter, but that is what we will be doing. Watching his decision making. Alrighty. Let's see if any breaking news. OBJ go anywhere yet? He officially signed anywhere? Does not appear so. Alrighty, folks, that's going to do it for us today. We're back live tomorrow, noon Eastern. Oh, no, tomorrow we can't really do it. Oh, man. Alrighty. Actually, let's watch it. We'll go long today. We got to watch this. We can't really go long tomorrow. Tuesdays, Thursdays are not the best for us over here at the current moment, unfortunately. So let's go through this garbage process of getting the footage back so we can watch Matthew Stafford, the old Stafford Matthew Mafford. Let's watch him. Let me refresh the page 4 times. This is twice. Here's 3 times. Do it one more. Let me refresh this page. Go to the scores. Come on. Now they don't want to give us anything now. Now they're truly done with us, the website is. Alrighty. Maybe we do have to call it. Come on. Alrighty, we'll just do it. We'll do it later. We like I said, we could do it Friday because there's no pressing matters. But we will watch Matthew Stafford's decision making. That is something that we definitely need to take a look at on this Rams team. All right, we are gonna call it here, folks. We're gonna call it for today. We're back live tomorrow noon Eastern. And we are on Wednesdays with Wheels, folks. Look it up on Facebook. Look it up on podcasting apps, especially iHeartRadio. It's a great podcast to listen to, and we will be the guest tonight live 7 p.m. Eastern time. So if you're interested in that, it will be on Facebook Live. I'll try to tweet out the link as well when I get the link. So if y'all want to watch, that's where we will be later tonight. Alrighty, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. And we will be back tomorrow keeping it up. So we're out of here, folks. Have a great one, and we'll see where OBJ goes. We'll see. Does it break today? We'll see. All right.